Hi, welcome to Smash Our Stash. My name's Debbie. I'm from Project 39 Mini Albums, and this month we are smashing ribbon. So I wanted to start by showing you what ribbon I have. So these are mostly elastics. This is string and baker's twine. These are just some decorative ribbon. One that I used in this month was this. And then these are just other miscellaneous ribbons. What I generally do is take my ribbon and put it around a piece of chipboard. These are my favorite new ribbons. They are seam binding from Country Craft Creations, which you may know I'm a design team member. And I did use this, so I'm going to keep that out. And then these are just miscellaneous ribbons in a spool. And what's in this baggie or ribbons with glitter, so I try to keep it contained. So that's what I have to work with. I want to show you, I'm sure others using this, doing this smash also have seam binding, and they tie ribbon or whatever onto the spine of a mini album like I did here. So that was a lot of different seam binding, and if you just spritz it with a little bit of water and scrunch it up, this actually needs to be scrunched a little more, but it's a really pretty ribbon. And then I also, of course, like most people, will use ribbon on a tag. Now that's the same seam binding, but it's not all scrunched up. So anyhow, that's some way of using ribbon. But what I wanted to do for this collab today was to use ribbon as a means of keeping a mini album together. So here is the mini album, and let me go a little bit closer. And the ribbons I used were some of this seam binding and this leaf ribbon. So I've tied it off on both ends. This little mini album is just about 5 by 4 3/4. And it is tied on both ends, so I will untie it. And it's made with a chipboard base that I took some gold acrylic paint and just painted around the edges. I would have used white, didn't want to use black because most of my mini albums are black, and I wanted to do something different. But I started by putting the gold about 1/4 of an inch in and around the edges, just to make it look a little more finished. But you don't actually need chipboard to make this mini. I realized you could do it with just a good, decent cardstock. And the ribbons are here in the seam, using it as a binding system. Now it's an accordion book, so it will open up this way. And what's good about that is if you wanted to display it on your fireplace or on a table or on your desk, it would do that. So cute little way. I'll show you pictures. I'll put them in through this video how I made it. I did double mat. I used some gold foil paper on the inside, and then some of this. This was an Ireland Forever collection, exclusive to Country Craft Creations, that I just wanted to use something with some muted tones that would go along with the gold. So that is one side. Here's the back of the book. And so I also use this as a way of tying it together. And so there are ties on the 2 front pages and then the 2 back pages to put it all together. This would look adorable with some pictures. And if I had some little pictures, I would have put it in real quick. I also used some of the ribbon, some of this, as a decorative element on the front because it's got the leaves in it. So I just glued it on. I cut it off there and glued it on. I did add a little bit of string there, and of course some dimensional flowers. So that is the cover. And then I used some double-sided tape, and I put it across the whole book and put the seam binding. I didn't put this real tight together. When I put it on, I left about a 1/16 of an inch gap just so it would move. and then actually by opening and closing it, it helped to further make it a little easy to move. So this is a quick and easy way to make a little album, mini album, if you needed to make one real quick for Mother's Day, and you don't want to mess with the binding system and hinge and all that. Just grab maybe 4 or 6 sheets, depending on how many photos you have, and add the ribbon, and it'll make a cute little mini album. So that is what I used to smash my stash for May of 2021 in the Smash Our Stash collab. Don't forget to check everyone else out. They're going to be listed in the description box below, and I'm looking forward to seeing how other people used ribbon to smash their stash and make other paper projects. So thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.